Library in Gold Beach. This is a gathering of nonprofits who do good deeds in our community, and they're here as part of the Expo, all looking to recruit new volunteers to their effort, and also to educate us all as to just what do they do. So the first place that's here is the Master Gardeners.
Want to enter our drawing?
Each has a drawing and a door prize. The Master Gardeners in front of us are promoting their upcoming plant sale. We'll move in and
Really, you just need your phone number. The rest of this stuff's on. Name and a phone number.
Yeah, we've gotten approval from the fairgrounds, and they've started getting estimates on
Just drop her in there, and then you want to draw for a free prize? What did you get?
That's trash. No, this.
So we have these really nice.
This one is for the drawing. This is for trash.
Yep. I got all kinds of good stuff down here.
What'd you get? Oh, cute. Nice. Very good. Glad you got a good one. Thanks, you too.
So the prizes go in there?
The little throwaway.
No, it's all right.
Go in
Figure it
here.
out.
This is our trash.
Okay.
And this is for them.
That is not trash. That's beautiful.
Aw, thanks.
okay.
Sell those.
I do have my camera on.
Oh, hi.
I offer you the opportunity to do the elevator speech. You're in the elevator and you're going up 20 floors. What would you say to the people that are in your elevator? Just what do the Master Gardeners do?
Well, have you ever wondered what would grow best in your neighborhood? Well, we're here to help, and we have plant clinics during the summer months where people can ask any question they want. They can bring in bugs, they can bring in specimens or take photos and send them to us, and we'll do our best to help them figure out what's going on with sick plants or anything like that. We have gardens at a couple three elementary schools and a high school in Curry County, and the students come out and get lessons and learn how to do basic gardening. And at Riley Creek, they actually grow food for their cafeteria. And then the leftovers go in the worm bins, and the kids participate with all of that.
That's wonderful.
And we have a greenhouse at the back of the high school in Gold Beach, but we're trying to build our own greenhouse at the fairgrounds, and that's our next big initiative. So we have a plant sale coming up on the Saturday before Mother's Day, and we want to encourage everybody to come out. We've got a lot of beautiful planters and perennials and native plants and succulents and lots of things to make your Mother's Day special.
Well, thank you very much, and I wish you luck.
Thank you.
Okay. We're here at the Curry Arts Organization, and we will ask and say, if you're in an elevator going up 20 stories, what's your elevator speech to those people in your elevator? She knows just what do Curry Arts do?
Well, Curry Arts has been around since the early 70s, and we support local art in the communities. We support the art and music programs in our local 2 schools here in Gold Beach, and other types of just community art projects. We participate in the Party in the Park in the summers for the kids, and in the past, we've sponsored painting workshops with artists that come from all over, and it's just a really fun organization. A great group of people, all mediums. You don't even have to be an artist. You can just be a lover of art if you want to join the organization. We have a great website, curryarts.org. You don't have to be a member to access the website, and there's always a lot of really great information on it.
About how many members do you have?
We have 25, right around 25. We're hoping to grow again. You know, a lot of people, they join, but eventually people kind of move away from the area. But we have some lifetime members, and so we're just hoping to keep the group going and be able to still participate and help the community.
Well, thank you very much. You'll be on our table.
Scares the daylights out.
Sometime next week.
Edit it if you have to.
No, we don't edit anything.
I'm not a public speaker, believe me.
This painting.
Only because there's only 2 of us. Put me in front of like an audience, and I'll have
Is this one of your members' paintings?
Yes, he donated. It was sweet of him to donate a couple of paintings that really, when you put a black light on them, they really come to life. And it was sweet of him to donate those for our raffle today.
And over here is another one.
Another one. Yes.
So you're actually people can create one of 2 paintings.
Yes.
His name is John Harold Scott. He had a show up here at the library last fall. And these pillows are by Tammy Delaney.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here we are. We're at the Ellenburg Theater Company station. And we obviously all know that you put on their programs year-round.
We do. It's anywhere from 4 events a year to 15.
How many?
Anywhere from 4 events to 15 a year. And 15 events is not possible when other people come in and join us doing events.
I think I'm picking up your sound. All camera said there's a lot of background noise.
So you're going to have to use your theater voice.
So what's your next production?
The next production is called The Curious Savage. It is a comedy and it takes place in a sanitarium. What could be more fun? It's going to hit the stage on June 9th through June 25th. Every weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So look for the newspaper things. Make sure and come and see it.
And what sanitarium?
It's called the Cloisters, and it's a place where people are, you think they're as normal as you and me. Wait, maybe they're more normal than I am. I think they are. Anyway, the story follows a Mrs. Ethel P. Savage, who has been placed in the sanitarium by her children because they want the $10 million that her late husband left her. And it goes from there.
Well, that used to happen a lot.
Unfortunately, yes.
And it's interesting that I'm a recovering lawyer many, many decades. And there were days where a client would come in and say, I want my mother-in-law put in a home. And he could sign a piece of paper and we could go see his wife, and a week later, his mother-in-law was in a home.
That's exactly the story here.
So, 2 things. As a recovering lawyer, would you like to join a theater board that will keep you on your toes?
Lawyers are great actors.
They are.
be able to convince somebody that what you're saying is true, regardless of whether you know it's true. So,
We'd love to put you on stage.
And May 6th, Cinco de Mayo weekend, the Ferguson Brothers Band will be back.
Oh, yes. That's the other thing that's happening. On Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Seis. It's going to be the 6th, the May 6th. The Ferguson Brothers Band is coming back too, so come back and see that.
next month we gave the Kentucky Derby that hung on down.
I have no clue.
I saw High on Health in the paper. We've been planning this for months.
Hey, small county.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, thank you for your work.
Thank
And
you.
good luck here. Hopefully you get
See
some
you at the theater.
lesbians.
Come to the play, and we won't try to coerce you into it.
Take care. Okay, we're now at Wally's house. And I've already mentioned with these two victims, if you will, that we're going to ask them in an elevator type speech to tell us just what is Wally's house? What does Wally's house do? And why should we be interested in supporting Wally's house?
Well, it's a very good question, and we're so thrilled to be here. So Wally's House, we are a child abuse intervention center, and we are advocates for children who are victims of child abuse. Now, we are the center for Curry County, and we have been an organization now as Wally's House, I believe, for about 5 or 6 years. And what we will do with a lot of our work is we do actual investigations of the abuse, and we work with like DHS and some of the other local establishments in order to determine, where can we get assistance for each of these children. Part of what we do is we do actual forensic interviewing, and we are also doing victim advocacy, and we do medical referrals, so if there's something that's more detailed. Currently, we are super excited about this opportunity for this event as we are growing exponentially right now, and we're looking for volunteers and people who might be interested in becoming board members. So that's a little bit about us.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Jackie has invited us to Rotary to come down and walk through your facilities, and hopefully we'll get that done soon.
And absolutely, and unfortunately our executive director, Jackie Antunes, couldn't be here today, but we are hoping that if someone is very interested, that they can schedule a time to come down to the facility and take a tour and find out what we actually do there.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we're now at the booth of the Curry Health Foundation. And my question has been, as for everyone, just tell me, what does the Curry Health Foundation do?
So the main mission for our foundation is to provide funds for nonprofits in Curry County on health-related projects.
And do you have a major fundraiser coming up?
So we do. Our fundraiser on May the 6th is called High on Health. It's Kentucky Derby theme, and we look forward to having people come to our event. Tickets are available online at the Curry Health webpage, or you can call our office and we'll get those for you.
And I am told that you'll be able to watch the actual Kentucky Derby while you're there.
Yeah, we will have it live, and you will have bidding on the horses. We have great prizes. We're going to have an auction, live auction, some great things that people can help us out with. All the funds will go to our grant program, and we look forward to having you there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, young man,
Here we are at the
We're selling memberships, are you buying?
Gold Boot Beach, and we're asking everyone to pretend they're on the elevator. You got 20 floors to get an elevator speech as to just what does the Rotary Club of Gold Beach do.
Well, Rotary is here to support the community, basically, as a nonprofit. And we find that if you don't take care of your community, where are you going to live? So it's important for us to make sure the community is a better place because of us than it is without us.
But they also help stand out polio and build water wells around the world for villages. It's not just local community.
Now, I understand that Rotary is joining with the Prairie Health Foundation for a major fundraiser coming up.
Yes, right here. High on Health. The nice thing about High on Health is it provides a venue for people to get together and meet, have a good time, and raise some money that Rotary can then use to support other activities in the community. We've been doing this for, I'm not quite sure how many years. It is at least 10 years that I know about. And before that, we had a program called Onto, which we don't have anymore, but it was a fundraiser. This is basically set up so that the money we raise can go towards health-related activities and basically children-related activities where we support things like grants of money for scholarships for people going into the health area. And programs in the high school and the grade school, sports related, so that we have children of all ages and all fiscal environments getting a level of support that is how would I put it? It doesn't discriminate against people by age or money. That everybody can get to have the same uniforms, they get to have the same equipment, they can enjoy the same activities as children. So,
That at the High on Health this year, people will be able to watch and bet on the Kentucky Derby live. Is that right?
yes, and we actually have a license this year to allow the betting legally, so that's even more impressive.
And the Seroptimus is going to be selling fascinators, hats.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome, young man.
That's me. And now, just what are you doing?
He is at Wild Rivers Animal Rescue. This is Red. He is ready for adoption. He wants his forever home. And he's a very good boy. He loves to walk.
About how old is he?
I think he's about 5 or 6.
He looks like a very good.
He's a very good boy, and they always can use dog walkers down at Wild Rivers, down in the fort.
I'll stop by your booth later.
They're very good.
Okay, I am now at the booth of the library, and I'll ask you to do what I've asked everyone. You're on the elevator. You're going up 20 floors. You have 20 floors to tell people in that elevator just what the Friends Public Library do. Take it away.
Well, as you can see, they have their annual book and bake sale, party in the park, silent auction, dessert auction. It's a very busy place. They have music and take it away.
And we love volunteers for whatever one might be interested in, as little or as much as you would want to volunteer.
Now the funds you raise go where?
A multitude of places that, of course, help the library.
Well, I know they have a lot of events here in this event center, and so they have musicians that come, and I'm not sure what all the fund is.
I believe you provide the photocopy machine.
Oh yes, yeah. There's a whole
Big help to people in Gold Beach.
yeah. I think they also get a lot of grants.
And the other thing, you have a throwback to Get Smart sitting in the lobby. You have a cone of silence, a soundproof booth that people can use to make confidential phone calls.
Right, and that's all thanks to the
You
friends
help
of the library.
provide that. Thank you very much.
Very welcome.
Okay, we're now at the Oasis. My question here would be as always, can you tell us just what does Oasis do here in Gold Beach?
Oasis offers services to survivors of domestic violence, sexual assault, human trafficking, stalking, and elder abuse when they don't have somebody to speak for them. We advocate on their behalf and help them live a life free of abuse. Yes, we have an emergency shelter in Curry County because we operate in all of Curry County, and survivors stay there for a certain amount of time while they transition into a new life.
And the location is kept confidential.
Yes, it is a confidential location.
For good reason.
Yeah, for a very good reason.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
You obviously always need volunteers.
Oh, always, yes. Yes.
You have
Yes, we're all inclusive. Men use our services as well. People, transgender, the LGBTQ community. We are non-discriminative. Doesn't matter. We are non-mandatory reporters. We help anybody that requests our services.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, we're now at the Christian Health Station, a thrift store, food bank, and snack pack program. Again, my question is, you're in the elevator, you've got 20 floors to talk about what you do. Tell me, what do you do?
I'll take about 2 floors. I work with the thrift store, and we actually, the money that we make through the thrift store pays all of the bills for the housing, for the food bank, for the snack pack, and we do all the mortgage and the rent and take care of everything so that the food bank can give food to the community. So as a result, also, the thrift store provides affordable clothing for people who need it, and we provide shopping experience where there isn't very much here. And we take care of people's donations that are very generous to give us, and then we sell them. That's what we do.
Now, your food comes in through other programs.
That's for her to decide. Thrift store pays for the building and everything. She does the food.
I know I see a truck in front of your meat store.
Twice a week. We get deliveries on Tuesday and Thursday. We have volunteers who come in and unload them and put them away. Excuse me. So we're open Monday from 8 to 11, Wednesday from 8 to 2, Thursday 8 to 2, Friday from 8 to 11. Tuesday we're closed for the truck delivery, and then we're closed Saturday and Sunday. But we try to take care of the community with the food deprivations from low income and all that kind of thing. They come in, they sign up, and this is kind of an example of what they get from us, and they get meats for the protein.
So if the family came in, they brought
this and more, and it's all free. We get it from donations from the public, and we also take filling grants and complete grants and get the donations from the grants. So that's how we survive.
Well, thank you very much.
No problem, thank you.
Okay, I'm now at the station. Just what does the auxiliary do?
Well, what the auxiliary does is we do things to support the patients and the hospital employees. And we volunteer, we run the gift shop, and so we have volunteers that do that. And the only other volunteer opportunity that we have at the moment, because of the COVID restrictions, and is in what's called the PACU, which is Post Anesthesia Care Unit, also known as the recovery room. So we help up there. And we do bake sales. We just had a very successful one at McKay's. We're doing this fair. We're trying to do more volunteer things, but we don't have as many members because unfortunately our members are getting older, as are everybody, which is exactly why we're here to recruit new members, and we're hoping to get more volunteer opportunities within the hospital as they'll let us do things.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, great. We're now live and we're at this office table. And the question is, you're going up 20 floors in that elevator. You got 20 floors to tell my camera just what the Seroptimists do.
Okay. Well, Seroptimus Gold Beach, we're very proud of our organization. We help women and girls to better themselves through training and education. We provide scholarships, anything that would better their lives. We have Seroptimists in every state, every United States and international. We're 100 years old. What we do is we provide any training, any kind of scholarship that will help them go beyond those obstacles. Also, we have training in life skills and in social skills and things, anything that may help them. That's called Live Your Dream. And it's a place to go for connection with other women that can fundraise for that cause. And we try to help any cause that will keep our girls and our women, safe and out of trouble and to better their lives. And we all get together to make sure that they're in power.
Does that mean you don't let men?
At this time, we do not have any men, but what I will tell you is we have some men that are husbands that have wanted to join. We call them Seroptimisters. And they do join. The Seroptimisters join, and they help us in all kinds of other causes as well.
I'm a member of the Rotary Club, and I shouldn't make fun of that because it was in the 1980s that the Supreme Court had ruled that Rotary had to allow women to be members.
Now the neat thing too is now we haven't had anybody apply, but this year we had actually, instead of just women and girls, we actually had some males that applied, and if they qualify and they are at the top of the list, when we make our decisions, they will be awesome.
That some of the scholarships are also eligible for men, boys in school, graduate.
That's what I would Yes.
And
If you go to our website, in our inventory of buildings, you will find we filmed the program you did for women veterans 1 year.
Yes, our veterans program.
Remember that?
That was wonderful.
And we also filmed when you entertained the women that were here sky.
Oh, yes, parasailing. Yes. We had it a big event. Now, it used to be one of our events too, the Bruin Art Fest was one of the big events here in Croatia. So, yes, definitely. Oh, I know. Karen is still a member. Karen worked with you, Helgeson?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, Denise still talks to her all the time.
Yes. Yeah, she is, even though she moved, she is a standing member.
I would expect that.
Yeah, that's wonderful. But yes, you definitely, anything that can give women and girls resources to just be empowered, just have better lives.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm at the table for the Community Center of Gold Beach. Again, I have suggested to the people manning this table that they should pretend on an elevator with my camera that we're going up 20 stories. So you have 20 stories to tell me what does the Community Center of Gold Beach do?
Hey! Hi, I'm Janet, and I'm a volunteer at the Community Center of Gold Beach. And the Gold Beach Community Center offers a gathering place for anybody in Gold Beach, young or old, with some opportunities for camaraderie and food, and it's a place where you can be safe and warm, and with the goal of enhancing your life. So we are open Tuesday through Friday. We open at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we're open until 1, and we serve lunches. We're part of the senior nutrition program, so if you are over 60, you can come in and get a lunch for a requested donation, but if you don't have it, we'll feed you anyway. But anybody, any age, any walk of life is welcome in. We don't want anybody to go hungry. Also part of the community center is we do the Meals on Wheels program. So we serve about 35 people who are shut-ins and homebound in Gold Beach, and they get 7 meals a week. And that's a federal program. So if you know anybody who's shut in and can't get to the store or make their own food, give us a call. We are a happy place. So, and we're looking for all kinds of volunteers, greeters, drivers for the Meals on Wheels program, people to help with events and fundraisers, kitchen, if you want to help in the kitchen. So give us a call anytime or stop in anytime.
Now you have different groups having activities throughout the week.
We do. So we have a table tennis ping pong club, and they come in on Tuesdays and Fridays. We have an art enthusiast group that meets on Wednesdays. We have widow and widower support groups on Thursdays. We're going to start a knitting club also on Thursdays soon. And of course there's card games just about every day. Pinnacle, something called Foot and Mount, no, not Foot and Mount, that's not right. Hand and Foot, I think, is a card game too. So that's a good one that comes in sometimes. So there's always something going on. Puzzle exchange, and then we have a nutrition book. So we're always teaching about healthy meals, and we partnered with the Oregon State University for that. So Linda comes in once a month, and we're also going to be doing some cooking classes starting the second Monday of June. We're starting cooking classes, so stay tuned for that. So
now you have a all-you-can-eat breakfast on Saturdays once a month.
Once a month, third Saturday every month. Today actually is all-you-can-eat breakfast fundraiser, 8 to 11. All-you-can-eat, $10. Best deal in town.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The community center.
Thank you. Thanks, Carl.
Well, you're not going to be in the film.
You're just baby catching.
Now say this again.
Are they farming them?
No.
No, you're baby.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Come down, we'll ask you. So what's been the problem with our salmon? Because I'm concerned I can't get salmon in the store anymore. It's not farmed from the Atlantic.
I don't know. I can't answer all those questions. The ones I can answer is that our little hatchery right here in Gold Beach, we hatch approximately 100,000 fish a year and is put into the river, to the Rogue River, and they go to the ocean, and in a couple of years they come back.
And so they come back to that same place that you dropped them off, or do they go even further into the river?
They might come back to that place, and they might come back to a different place. They might end up in Alaska, because we get Alaska fish here.
So that's where the hatchery comes from, the source is from Alaska.
No, we catch all of our hatchery fish right here in the road. Everything comes from local. We catch them in the fall, because that's what we raise. It's fall, Chinook, and salmon. And then we spawn them, incubate them, and right now they're in ponds, and they're about this big.
So how long have you been doing this?
I've only been doing it about 3 years. And it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done in my entire life is work as a volunteer for the fishery.
And it is so important right now. They're all like, we've got to do this.
That's right.
Are there others in other parts of Oregon or Washington that are doing this as well?
They're closing down a lot of the West Coast. They're closing it because there isn't the numbers there. This Rogue River is one of the few rivers that's still open.
We love our Rogue River.
We love it. I do. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm going to go
So,
support this now.
do you think that you'd like to have a volunteer?
Actually, my outdoor days are over. Red hair, blue eyes, you know,
Okay, well, there's a whole bunch of
but I will
things.
support.
There's a whole bunch of things that you can do.
Love it. My neighbor works for the Forest Service, so she does all planting redwoods, doing the salmon, they're all doing this. And
Great.
why is Oregon the only place supporting it?
I don't know.
It's because we're good people.
If she joined, she'd be in the water with you and catch the fish that we catch.
Yes.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, you run and you have and you catch them, you take them up to the hands.
Yep.
If I wasn't a wimp, I'd be there.
Just throw a pair of waders on.
No, I've done my bit. This is now
All right.
but thank you.
Thank you.
We are here at the booth of the Wild Rivers Animal Rescue. And as I've said to everyone, and I'm almost done, you're in an elevator. Big city. Going up 20 floors. And I'm in there with my camera and I'm asking just what does the Wild Rivers Animal Rescue do? What are you going to tell me?
Well, we have the lucky privilege of saving and rescuing cats and dogs locally through the Curry County area. We run an animal shelter along with a thrift store that you can support us through here in Gold Beach. And we do want to mention that our thrift store will be moving here pretty soon. So please keep an eye on our move. It will be reopening here mid-May. So keep your eyes out for that big move. But as far as the animal shelter itself, we take in animals from off the streets, cats and dogs, and even sometimes rabbits if we find them. And we find them great loving homes. We do work with the animal services, which is animal control, and we help them find their owners if they are running the streets. We help with helping people get their animals fixed. We help with vaccinations. We do all sorts of things to keep our pet population healthy and safe in Curry County. There's a few things that we can help you, or have you help us keep our animals healthy. McKay's receipts. If you guys shop at McKay's, we do accept McKay's receipts. We do get money for receipts. So if you want to drop off the receipts at the shelter, that would be fantastic. We do get a portion of receipts through them. And then we also do have a can and bottle exchange program, so you can drop off your cans and bottles to the shelter as well. And that helps us fund some of our other programs. Is there anything else you would like to add, Penny?
Also, if you shop at Ray's, you can use the animal shelter's all access card. Just tell them you want to do the animal shelter and I'll put it in. And then every quarter we use the rewards for getting some supplies that are much needed at the shelter. And we accept donations.
I know some of the people that live at your shelter.
Yes.
Used to be neighbors and they so thank you very much.
What do I start with?
Well, let me, just stand back there. I'm at the table for Gold Beach Main Street. I'm going to say to them what I've said to everyone else. You're on an elevator. We're going up 20 floors. I'm there with my camera. You have 20 floors to tell me, what does Gold Beach Main Street do? Take it away.
Are you gonna? Oh, you've already done yours. Oh, I'm.
Now it's your turn.
Okay.
Tell the camera, what does Main Street do?
Well, first of all, thank you, Carl, for doing the Curry Voices, because it's a wonderful thing to access to see what's going on in our community. We all get a little isolated. This is Gold Beach Main Street. It's our 7th year. Is that floor 1? And what's happening right now for us is we are going after underground power. We have raised the $100,000 for a feasibility study. We're having our first on-site visit with our engineers consort on Monday in the library here, and we're very excited about scoping out Main Street and the challenges of underground power and where we're headed on that. So that's one thing. On the flip side, we're looking at this next year going for a $200,000 grant with Oregon Main Street to change the whole strip across from the courthouse with new facades. And so we're very hopeful on that. As a lot of you already know, we have like 9 mini parks along Main Street that we maintain. And we have an adopt a plot program where locals adopt a plot and they maintain each plot. And all this is because of volunteers, and all this is because of community passion. And what else, Michelle?
I'm going to probably talk about our Christmas.
Okay. So what we have here is we're re-engaging with our community newsletter quarterly. We are getting a Christmas committee together for this next season and determining the light contest or what we're going to do for Christmas. We're thinking about events like an art wine walk. We're thinking about all kinds of things that engage the community that could possibly be a fundraiser. Our funders have been extremely generous. We've got Wild Rivers Coast Alliance and Bandon. We've got Oregon Community Fund. We've got Ford Foundation. It's been very helpful to us. We have a new office at the port we love. In fact, we'd love Rotary to come have lunch there every week if they want to. And what else can I tell you? It's just all about community engagement. It's all about getting the funding to make our town more attractive, slow down traffic, get people to stop a little bit, maybe have a goal of being the size we used to be when the mill was open. We don't need to be huge, but our high school graduates have dwindled from 60 to 20. We'd like to see kids of the next generation be able to live here and make an income. And so it's all about all that combined. So
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, here we are. This is our last station. It's Curry Public Library's Children's Room.
That's right.
And I will ask the same question that I'm asking each other. You're on an elevator. You're going up 20 floors. I'm there with my camera. And I asked you, what does Curry Public Library do for kids?
Okay. What I would say on that elevator is we do everything we can for kids. Our goal is to help them become acquainted with reading from a young age if possible, or just get around books. We love having families here at the library, and we do quite a few programs that suit all ages. This brochure right here actually shares about the things we're looking for volunteers for. And these are our children's programs. So one of them is story time. We have a weekly story time that we've been doing for years and years here. It's every Thursday at 10 a.m. And we actually use volunteers at that story time to either read with the kids as a guest reader, come play some music if you know how to play any instruments, help us set up or do crafts, things like that. We also have an amazing summer reading program every year during the summer, of course. When school is out, libraries are in, so we like to try to make our programs suit a lot of families during the summers too.
How many kids come?
In the average week for summer reading, when school is out, probably, I don't know, 100 or so, I would guess, each week. Yep. And that's a great question because we now have a program that we started in the summers called Stream Time. We just happened upon it last summer and it became quite popular. We're going to be doing that again this year. And what Stream Time is it's STEM, but we've added reading and art. So science, technology, reading, engineering, arts, and math. We do that all in one place, all at the same time for all ages, and it's drop-in every week. So we get quite a few people for that. We have some great parties too during the summer.
You have a creature that lives in your children's room.
We do. We have Spike, our library tortoise. There's his picture right here. So Spike's been with us now about 3 years here at the library, and he's out of hibernation right now. He's up and about, and he's excited about some reading too.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.